Hey everybody, welcome to TV Recap. I'm Lance and this is the recap and discussion video for Mr. Robot Season 2 Episodes 1 and 2. Off the bat, I want to apologize for this video being so late in the week. I had a lot of trouble finding the right balance of recap and discussion for Mr. Robot since I'm jumping into the series this season. But I hope you guys will like the balance I put together. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. I'm going to give a brief rundown of the major plot points in the episodes, and then I'll spend a few minutes discussing what I thought of the show and some of my theories as what's going on, as well as some of the interesting theories I've seen online. Alright, let's get into it. Season 2 picks up about a month after the hack of last season, which is now being referred to as the 5-9 hack, since it took place on May 9th. Elliot has removed himself from his former life and is now living with his mother and following a very strict daily routine. We meet Elliot's new friend Leon, who just found Seinfeld, and we find out he attends a church group and meticulously journeys his days and encounters with Mr. Robot. F Society has continued their fight against Evil Corp and hacks their way into Evil Corp's chief legal advisor's home through her smart home system. In their second major attack against Evil Corp, F Society launches a ransomware attack to ransom CTO Scott Knowles into burning $5.9 million in a public park. Angela has cemented herself in Evil Corp's PR department, even going so far as dropping out against the lawsuit she started back up last season. We find out that she's also been watching self-confidence videos at home, so it's unclear if she's still trying to attack Evil Corp from the inside. Tyrell's wife, Joanna, seems to be in a non-emotional relationship with a young man, and she receives a music box with the phone taped to it. However, she misses a call from an unlisted number when she's checking on her baby. Gideon meets with Elliot to ask for help clearing his name in the FBI investigation about the 5-9 hack. Elliot refuses, and Gideon is later shot and killed as a patsy by a man in a bar. Elliot finds out that his routine is actually not keeping Mr. Robot at bay like he had hoped, and discovers that Mr. Robot has been controlling him while Elliot sleeps. At the very end of the episode, Elliot nods off in church group and wakes up on a phone call and hears Tyrell Wellick's voice on the other end. Okay, there's a very quick summary of the first 2 episodes of the second season. Now on to my thoughts and theories. I thought this pair of episodes worked as a great introduction back to the series, although I don't think that episode 1 would have stood on its own without the conclusion of episode 2 immediately following it. Now, as far as the individual scenes go, I thought the money burning scene was easily the most powerful of the week, and the smart house attack was oddly unsettling considering how connected most of us are to our own devices these days. Now, I'm not really sure what to think of Elliot flat out telling us that he doesn't trust us as his imaginary friend anymore. He was already a fairly unreliable narrator in Season 1, but this most likely means that we have to be much more critical of the things we hear and see this season. So far, the only solid conclusion I have is that Leon is not actually real. We see a similar type of visual staging when Elliot and Leon interact with other people, and they never seem to speak at the same time. Now, when it comes to Angela, I think that her story is actually going to serve as a good mirror to Elliot's, where Elliot is cold and calculating but tries to appear friendly and normal. Angela seems to be putting on a cold and calculating persona but seems to barely be holding it together. Now, on a smaller note, the brief introduction to the FBI agent in charge of the 5-9 investigation seemed like it was taken out of a completely different show. She was warm and friendly and charismatic, and I think she'll make a very good antagonist for this show, assuming that you side with Elliot and everything. Now, finally, the core of the show, the contrast between Elliot and Mr. Robot, makes for the most interesting relationship dynamic among the characters by far. I already can't wait to see where this mental battle goes next in episode 3. Now, before I wrap up this video, I do want to address the most prevalent theory online, the prison theory. I've seen a lot of online discussion on this, and I do have to say it's hard to find any major flaws in this idea that Elliot is in prison. Now, I tend to lean more towards the idea that he's actually committed in an institution rather than a prison, but there you go. Alright, so what did you think of these 2 episodes? Is Elliot still a free man? Is anyone around him, including his mom, actually real? What is Angela's endgame, or did she finally go to the dark side? And finally, where has Tyrell been? Let me know what you think down in the comments below, or tweet me at TV Recap. Don't forget to click right here to subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you guys back in a few days for the discussion of episode 3. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.